Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, depending on where you are. My machine has some issues again. Not so much the machine, but the software on the machine, at least. My audio is not enabled for some reason, but I think it should be working. If you can't hear me, just let me know. Also, my controls on my Stream Deck apparently are not working. So that's a good start for today. Already at least half an hour late. Let's start the show. At least these windows are correct. So let's also have a look at the... We can see if we can get a code window up. I don't think so. My code window is not refreshing. Is it showing the different screen here? Let's see, what do we see here? Nothing. That's a different window. The joy of live streaming. Let me see if I can switch the screen there. That's not the one. Interesting. Maybe I can do something different by doing it manually. No, that's not possible. Layers desktop clean. I need to change the desktop clean. This one. Change. Local desktop. Let's find the right window here. Where's my Visual Studio installer flashing? I think it's desktop 3. Good afternoon, Haruko 404. Did it change? No, that's the wrong one. Demo gods are not with us again. Display 2 maybe then? I have too many displays, like 5 displays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. That's also not the right one. It says no stream if you don't see anything. Display 2 maybe. No. Display 4. that the one? That's the one. Let's see if my window's still properly configured. Let's do this. Click on this. Yay, we do have a code window there. Now I need to configure some power toys here. So what I did was remove the Aspire components, and I also removed the .NET 9 environment, because that's apparently not compatible at all. It's not working, and David actually warned about that in the .NET community call. So let's first configure the screen a little bit so to see if we can. We have two windows here. Let's check the right one is at least. No, it can be a little bit bigger either as well. Settings. Fancy zones. How do we edit that? We do that here. Come on guys, how easy can this be? Fancy zones, launch layout editor, there you are. Now I want to remove this one. Get a new layout. Great. And to delete one, click and drag across zones. Oh. Interesting. So merge zones. Yeah. Now let's look at your screen there. That should be it. Save. Live coding. Save. And did it change? No, why didn't it save that? So. Yay, that's much better. Okay. Now, let's go in here and go into preview 7 of .NET Aspire went out 3 days ago. Nice. Is it also compatible? Let's have a look at your link. Opening it in the wrong window there again. Copy. 3 days ago, I guess they are preparing for build. Still no support for .NET 9. No. There was this YouTube community call where they actually explained that they don't do anything yet, they don't have .NET 9 even on their roadmap for Aspire. .NET community typing is a skill. All Aspire. See if I can find it. I think it's this one. Don't play it, please. Just want to copy the link. Stop it. Copy the link. I put a link in the chat, and this is really a good. It's 1.5 hours only on Aspire. So that's really good to look at. I wish I did that before installing .NET 9, because that was definitely not the right choice to do. So let's go in here. CMD. Let's read about it. Aspire Preview 7 wasn't part of the original plan, but as a developer you might... Why is it not part of the original plan? But as a developer you might appreciate being able to react quickly to changes in a quickly evolving development environment. This preview has a lot of breaking API changes. Due to the fact that once the product is released, will be committed to a stable API service. Suffice it to say that the team was eager to ensure that they got the API changes in place before the final release. .NET Aspire Preview 7 version is 8, Preview 7 4.2.5. That's 2.4.2.5.1.11. To update the latest version, run the following commands. Not updating, but I'm installing. That's, I guess, the second one. Let's see quickly if we have it installed here. .NET. Make it a little bit bigger for the audience there. .NET workload list. I think that means nothing was installed. Interesting, why is it all this information on the top? So let's do... We don't need to do that. Let's do this. So Aspire. Installing the mono tool chain current manifest. Interesting. Let's put it in the scope of the window here. Oh. Did it reopen a page? What's new for April 2024? We're already in May. It's an old document, I think. probably clicked on something. Let's check the workload again. Oh, you got all this information on top. Apparently, you only get it once. So what do we see here? Aspire 800724251. That was the one from the documentation on 8.0.80.100. Breaking changes, all breaking changes, Azure, OpenAI, data tables, search, Kafka, SQL, old property names. Now all aligned like disable and then something. Container image default changes. Old hack, old tag. Okay. So where do we start from here? Let's Spire. Overview. Components. Quick start. Let's first try to get one up and running. Maybe not using the templates, I don't know. Would it work with templates? Let's first do the CLI version. Copy. .NET new Aspire starter. User as cache output Aspire sample. We open a new command window here. Vector 20 240510 is today. CD 20240510. Then go in here. I already copied that thing on clipboard, yes. Let's see if we can get that to work. See the Aspire sample. Aspire sample host this solution. Oh, I was doing this, planning to do this from the command line, not so much from. Why is it now trying to install my display drivers now? That's not a good thing. Let's go back here and let's wait for this. Restore NuGet packages. Interesting to know, the background task is still running, but why don't you explain what you're doing then? Now it's no background tasks are running, but it's still restoring NuGet packages. Let's close this and go back to the command line information. Test the app locally. Sample app is now ready for testing. You want to verify the following: the weather data is retrieved from the API project using service discovery and displayed on the weather page. Subsequent requests are handled via the output caching configured by the .NET Aspire Redis component. So let's just try to run this first. Copy, or maybe click the copy button there. Oh, that's not working. Why is that not working? It's trying to run. Project file does not exist. We need to go to the app host. .NET Run project aspire simple. CD aspire app host. Maybe do it like so. Is there a project in here? Yeah, the name is correct. So let's do like so. Project file does not exist. Well, there's a project. Oh, maybe it's missing the extension. .csproj. Oh, let's take the other one. This one. Okay, let's try then with the solution. Because it looks like this is not working. Well, let's use the IDE then. This is set the app sample host project to start up. Aspire sample solution. Restoring Nuget packages. Question is, which version are they restoring? Meantime, let's have a quick look at the project file there. Trying to spell my thing here. It's fairly simple in there. You have the cache and what's the second one? The API service and the web front end. So let's set the startup here. It's already set to app host. Do we need to set multiple or? Let's locally set the app host project as start by right clicking the project. Set a startup, so that's a single one. Let's run this. F5 out of the box. That's what they promised in the community call, that you should be able to do just the F5. Something happening here? Yeah, something is happening. I can find my splitter window there. things going on there. And did it fail? No? Yeah. Container runtime Docker could not be found. So we need Docker for this. That's not what they told me in the demo. Why would it require Docker out of the box? Okay, I should have been reading this. While .NET Aspire, you need to follow install .NET 8, .NET Aspire workloads, use Visual Installer, use .NET workload install, that's what you did. Docker desktop, that's what I'm missing here. That means we probably need to reboot as well. Trying to see which one are available. Now it's doing it twice. Come on. Let's redo it again. Come on. Let's accept everything here. Commercial Docker desktop company more than 250. Hey, what brings you here today? Well, maybe trying to install, and now it's downloading. Open file. There we are. Yeah, use Windows. Yeah. Add the shortcut to my desktop. I don't need the shortcut to my desktop. I'm pretty sure it will want me to reboot the system. If we are lucky, we get this all up and running just for the weekend. Yeah. Good point. Docker desktop is required to run .NET locally. They should be putting that up a little more prominent in to put it in your face as an installer step. Is it in here? No. Quick start. I think we were looking at this. So what they should do is put something in your face here that you want, that you need desktop Docker to run this. If we're lucky, then this will take 30 minutes and then the stream is over. It is in setup and tooling. Yeah, it is in the in here. If you look at here, the prerequisites, it's in here. Is it in here? Setup and tool. Oh, but why would you put this at the end? That's smart. Yeah, the component package. The subpage of getting started. This is not even the getting started thing, I think. C.NET Aspire setup. Oh, it's how cute is this? You should put this up top, and then maybe yeah. This one should be much more prominent. What is .NET tooling? This is because you have two locations where people look these days. They are normal people usually are going to the website, but the core developers usually go to GitHub immediately. Rename eShop Lite. This is part of the community call. It's now called Test Shop. Interesting. Once you have a Studio 1710 preview and Docker, my GitHub project would work fine. That's my goal for today, that we at least get that up and running, because I really like to see thing with Office running. Let's quickly, but if we have it about Office, let's check this to see that's up to date. That's up to date, okay. Again, what's the channel we are in? Should be beta, I think. Yes, the beta channel. Yeah, close and restart. Nice, thank you. Let's close this. And that's probably also the reason from restarting, because I had my Fish Studio open. Luckily, this is my VM. rebooting. You have some nice stories to tell, and this is the moment to do that. Next week, I will be streaming on Monday and Wednesday, maybe on Thursday as well, because I will be out on Friday. Let's see if I can connect to the VM already. Usually it doesn't take that long. If I clear my screen, I just can move back to this. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. Or hit the follow button, or whatever you do on Twitch. Oh, and I do need to go back to the other one, because otherwise I'm doxing my Azure environment. Select. At least the benefit of doing this on a separate machine is that I don't need to terminate the stream for this. Connect. Copy. Credentials. Yes. Bring that to the other one again. And we're back. I hope. Inspire is inspiring and will never expire. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what next versions will bring in, because it's I think this is only the starting point. It looks very promising. And be aware that it's a developer environment, not so much at this time it's not so much an online logging version. Oh, Docker subscription service agreement. Nice. Let's put it in the middle here. I accept everything, because that's what everyone's doing. User recommended settings requires admin password. Finish. I think I have a Docker account already somewhere. Let's change this again. Signing in to Docker. Okay. This is a weird stream today. Where's my window? My mouse? Even my mouse is gone now. Wait, let me quickly show you that again. Because it's giving an error here. Did it run into a timeout? think it's running into a timeout. I need to sign in. Let's move that out of there. Username. Let's see if it's still recognizing me. It is recognizing me. Almost done. Proceed to Docker desktop. The Docker desktop open. Oh, okay. There's not much happening here. Docker. Get a little fish there. Docker engine stopped. And it's failing. That's probably because it's in a virtual machine. Oh, really? Provisioning Docker WS, ensuring main distro is deployed. Importing is not supported in your current platform. Please enable. Yeah, because it's Please enable. Why is this a small window? Please enable virtual machine platform optional component and ensure virtualization is enabled in the BIOS. It's on Azure. Enable virtual machine platform by running WSL. I was just explaining all the benefits of indeed you can also generate all your IAC from Aspire thanks to Azure Developer CLI. Please enable the virtual machine platform Windows feature and ensure the first virtualization is enabled in the BIOS. I guess if it's on Azure, then that should be available. Check the Hyper-V systems requirement. But it's a window on top of things. How to check Hyper-V requirements? System info. Doubt this will give any relevant information on a VM. Scroll to the Hyper-V requirements section. Hypervisor has been detected. Features required for Hyper-V will not be displayed. I think it is in there. If your machine is a VM, enable nested virtualization manually. Launch PowerShell with admin. PowerShell 7. Run as admin. Set VM processor, VM name. Oh, that is on Azure. people. Google run Docker Azure VM. This is an old version, 2022. How to deploy an image. Now I want to run it on the desktop. Docker desktop. A VM or VDI environment. Turn on nested virtualization. Check that VM size chosen supports nested virtualization. I can install it on my streaming machine, but that requires me to reboot again. That's not a good idea. Let's quickly check what the VM size is. Overview, it's a standard D12 V2. D12 V2. Doesn't show here in the list at all. $2023. DS1, D1, has 3 stars, and it doesn't have the stars here, so I guess it's not working on this VM. Thanks for that. Okay, well, that was it for today then. Say run Docker here, Docker. I think with no option here. quit and it stops at all. New system settings, Docker enable the default. Oh, where did it go? Oh, it kills it. Docker. Can we remove that? So let's apply that. See if that's doing something. Waiting for the VM setup to be ready. Context cancelled. Oh. And it stopped again. I don't think it's running here. Hyper-V feature not enabled. I'm trying to enable Hyper-V on my VM, but you get very Hyper blah blah blah, it's not supported. First cause was not the ACU, the security tab, but an operating system. Same exception, Hyper-V cannot be installed because there's Hyper virtualization support not enabled in the BIOS. I always get this blah blah blah. Try to D2S, always security standard. Yeah, but then you need to create a new machine, and I don't have a new machine available right now capable of doing that. So that means the end of the show for today, because I can't install it on my streaming machine because that will be rebooting, and then we have no stream anymore. So that's great. Good week, very productive. Let's go to the main window here. Good, lessons learned for this week is Aspire doesn't run on .NET 9. That's a good thing to know. You also need Docker to run at least locally. And you need a VM that's actually capable of doing that, or you need to do it on your own machine, or in this case, my streaming machine. And that's not going to work for now. So I wish everyone a nice and happy weekend, and hope to see you Monday back again. By then, I hope that I have some Docker machine available. I will also do some offline test driving to get it up and running outside the show, because this is really a waste of time. Not so much. We did learn a lot, especially things that don't work. But that's how things go in life. Before you learn how to do it, you need to know what is not working. So if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and the bells and whatnot. Ruko404 again, thanks for your support here, especially mental support, I think, for this week. And hope to see you next week. Bye bye. Have a great weekend.